My name is Nurul Atira binti Adnan. Today, I will present about Dato Seri Mohd Najib Tun Abdul Razak. The 2050 National Transformation, or known as Transformation National, is a new 30-year transformation plan for Malaysia. At that time, the sixth Malaysian Prime Minister, Dato Seri Mohd Najib Tun Abdul Razak, has announced the new vision for Malaysia, which is the 2015 National Transformation (TN50) during the 2017 budget. The aim of TN50 is to transform Malaysia into a nation of caliber with a new mindset. It is because TN50 will spend 3 decades to achieve their aims, and the youth of all races will form the core of this new transformation plan. Hence, the general goals for TN50 is for Malaysia to become a top 20 country in the world by year 2050. The main objective for the policy are to be in line for any critical issues or affairs that may occur in our country or worldwide coming up in the future, and to ensure a sense of belonging and enhance people or nation participation in the country, since the policy will adopt a bottom-up approach. There are 7 elements that are emphasized in TN50, which are moral values, administration, environment, education system, career, nation lifestyle, and global aspect. This is because these elements are important to ensure that TN50 can achieve their goals, which at the same time can balance all aspects that they emphasize. For example, moral values are important to tie a strong bond among all races, such as building a strong bond with all races through learning at school or at the university level and at any community service level that can foster a high moral values among all communities in Malaysia. Secondly, the example for administration element is looking forward into an accountable administration, either from any government agencies or private agencies, such as giving full commitment in terms of profit, environmental impact, and social responsibility. Thirdly, under the environment element, the TN50 want to have a sustainable environment for a long-term consequence, like food security, energy security, economic planning, and environmental preservation. Fourth, TN50 want to make sure that ministry, school, public and private university, teachers or educators, and students have a clear and vast education plan or the standard procedure as their guideline, to make sure that they are in the right track under the education system element. Fifth, career elements are one of the important elements under TN50, because in this element, they want to secure job opportunities for the next younger generation soon, and to discover the mechanization, automation, and robotization. Since the TN50 also emphasizes element of nation lifestyle, to live an equitable condition where everyone where everyone has the chance to join and commit to society without any discrimination of such as ethnic, gender, age, location, and physical abilities. Last but not least, under the global aspect elements, TN50 want to have a global benchmark of winning in every area or different industry, such as being among the top 20 in the World Economic Forum, or known as WEF, Global Competitiveness Ranking. On 10 April 2009, in the Dato Seri Mohd Najib Tun Abdul Razak Premiership era, as the sixth Malaysian Prime Minister, had introduced a series of key performance indicators, or known as KPI, to gauge the performance and achievement of his cabinet, to provide a mechanism for the evaluation of each Ministry of Government, with a system for 6-month review to assess effectiveness. Hence, key performance indicator will be implemented in all government matters, beginning with the KPI monitoring exercise for all ministers. Dato Seri Mohd Najib Tun Abdul Razak promised to review any minister who failed to meet KPI standards, which he said would focus on impact rather than inputs and outcomes to ensure effective public service delivery. Next, he said that the adoption of a people-friendly approach in all government agencies was critical, as the government recognized the importance of an efficient public service in enhancing the quality of life for the people. Then, the government also placed great weight on the performance and result of all the public servants in their dealing with the people. Dato Seri Mohd Najib also has provided 11 types of key performance indicator. Then, the most type of the KPI, the quantitative and qualitative indicator, lagging indicator, input indicator, process indicator, output indicator, practical indicators, directional indicators, actionable indicators, and financial indicators. So, Malaysian public sector was reminded to choose the wise indicator to be used in their organisation to avoid any circumstances, because furthermore, the main objective of key performance indicator policy, the KPI, is the set of measurement used to measure an organisation or agency's level of performance. Also, the KPI is to detect what degree and achievement is being achieved, and this is interpreted by the key performance area. Moreover, the main objective of this policy is that the government can make continuous improvement regarding the public service delivery system, and to make sure that they can practice good governance. Besides, there are limitations under key performance indicators, such as company can be obsessed in achieving its design goals. Regarding employees' mental health issue, employee ignore the target performance and do not taking any action in performing the goals. Retrospective method, and the KPI needs to be measured fairly frequent to make sure everything is on track. However, there are a few impacts of the implementation towards Malaysian government and employees' behavior. The impact of the implementation under Malaysian government is that it will help organizations in defining and measuring progress that they are making in achieving their desired goals. Next, the public sector can process continuous improvement in a long period by applying this measurement system. Also, it encourages the public sector to deliver cashable and non-cashable benefits from the employees' measured performance. Under employees' behavior, the impact of the implementation is the employees can do their work more organized, easier, and focused. Besides, it helps the employees in understanding goals set by the management. Lastly, it can encourage the employees to achieve goals so that they will get reward in return. The Economic Transformation Program is an initiative by the Malaysian government to turn Malaysia into a high-income economy by the year of 2020 under Dato Seri Mohd Najib Tun Razak Premiership era as the 6th Malaysian Prime Minister. It is managed by the Performance Management and Delivery Unit, or known as Pemandu, an agency under the Prime Minister Department of Nature. Hence, the Economic Transformation Program, or known as ETP, was taken directly from 12 National Key Economic Areas, or known as NKEAS. Also, the purpose of this program is to enhance the government's wealth and income. So, it can help the development and the implementation of this program success and could be calculated precisely. There are 4 of the initiatives in national key economic areas, which are tourism, wholesale and retail, education, and developing one Malaysian more. Firstly, under tourism, the initiative in national key economic areas want to make Malaysia as one of the duty-free shopping destination. It also want to establish an atmosphere that enables retail goods to be sold at affordable price. So it can gain the visitor and can boost revenue. To maintain the price, when Malaysian tourism will proceed to support both advertising and awareness raising efforts for retailing in Malaysia, also one of the initiatives that under tourism. Next, the initiative in national key economic areas under wholesale and retail, the government wants to increase the number of large format stores in Malaysia as well as increase the national income and economic growth. It also can be seen when the market size in Malaysia has seen to be increased as 6 supermarkets with 11 stores were built during 2013, where it reached the annual goals plan. The initiative also want to ensure that the scope of supermarket expand across all places of the nation in order to satisfy demands by the rapidly increasing population. Then, under education, the initiative in national key economic area requires a few initiatives that can help the education field to become more successful, such as to improve early childhood care and education, known as ECCE. The initiative also want to provide diploma courses that can improve the expertise of current teachers and to provide pre-service instruction. Also, it was to establish a diploma course that can be delivered on a part-time and online basis. Last but not least, the initiative in National Key Economic Area under Developing One Malaysia More requires to utilise the expertise of Malaysia most owner and retailer were creating an incentive for Malaysian brands to travel internationally. Hence, we also want to ensure that initiative will remain growing as the Entry Point Project (EPP) will aim to provide competitive platform for the development of One Malaysia malls. Therefore, the other initiative under this program is to collaborate with Malaysian development companies who are venturing overseas. That's all from me. Thank you.